Right guys, you know I say that quite a lot. Let's start with this bad boy here. The Axial rbx10 Rift. What an unbelievable bit of kit this thing is. It is absolutely freaking insane. Now, I've not had it long, and like a lot of owners before me, the diff's got stripped in the front and rear axle. Now, I obviously got hold of the company I bought it from and had a chat with them. They said they'd look into it and see if my warranty was valid for, you know, what had happened or whether it fell under wear and tear. Well, I don't think 40 minutes of beating it around can be classified as wear and tear. So they asked me to take it apart, and I said, won't that invalidate my warranty? He said, no, it's actually encouraged in the manual, so if you're alright with it and you're capable, take the diffs apart, take some pictures of it, send them to me, and I'll look into the warranty side of it. Anyway, bosh bang boom, they sent me out 2 new gear sets for my diffs and the cups to carry it. And Axial actually sent out shims as well, and I'm going to tell you why. Now, when it was closed up, the original diffs that is, unbeknown to me, obviously I'd not taken it apart, so excited, chuck a battery in and let's go bashing. Yeah, the original diffs had a degree of slop in them, around about 3.5 mil, where the outputs, where your drive shaft slot into, moved back into 3 to 4 mil. So when you're thrashing it and it's flitting between wheel and wheel, it's coming apart inside and allowing the teeth to skip gears. And obviously with me battering it around as well, that's exacerbated the damage, ending up like this. Alright, just a second, there we go. I shall do this very scientifically. You see that? Chewed up to hell, because that was bouncing in and out like that. So it's getting smashed to holy hell. Now, you're probably asking, how do I shim it? Where do I get the shims from? Oh crap. Well, if you get hold of your model company, they can supply you with these, basically the washers, but I'll just pop it on. Where's it gone? There it is. Pop it on. Now on mine, I ended up using 2 on each side, plus grease in between each one, and don't forget to put your O-ring back on the very top once you put your shims on. So that's like that. Let's pop the second one on and show you what your overall thing looks like. I'm sure I've got a spare washer here. Yep, it'll do for a demonstration. And this is what it looks like. 2 shims, that much slop, and that was on both of them, because there's one either side, because these are where your drive shafts slip into, and that activates the diff and your crown gear and your planet gears. So there you go, 2 shims, 1 O-ring, pop it in, put in your planet gears, get your crown gear, do the same again, then pop that into your crown gear, and then you want, well, this is totally personal preference, either 1 million grade diff oil, and then I'd say stick a good blob of that in there, and then pack it out with these earbuds, pure silicone. That will give you a pretty even drivetrain across your corners. Now with mine, I've done the repairs, it runs beautifully, and it's so quiet now at the front and back end. I am going to do the second gear on it. Now the second gear doesn't give you more speed, it actually gives you a crawler gear, so you've got an option. If you want to crawl it, put it in first gear. If you want to bash, stick it in second gear, because believe me, this thing on 4S is absolutely insane. And from what I've seen, there's a load of upgrades for it, and the aftermarket stuff looks brilliant. So I may be sticking some more bits of that on it, but just take a look at it. It's an absolute animal. Now I'm going to take this out for a bit of a bashing, and you can judge for yourselves. Now this at the moment is still on 1 gear, insane old gear, so you tell me, and then I'll get back to you and, you know, give my thoughts on it now that I can actually do a review on this thing. Because no, I'll just give you an example. You ready? There's your amount of flex. That is just mad. That's lifted it now. That's touching. That's like 8 inches. Right, I'm going giving it a run. See you at the end of this video and we'll get my thoughts on it. Now I can actually give it a proper run. In a bit, guys. Well, there you go guys. I barely fit in this frame. This thing is beyond belief. Now, as I'm finishing up this video, I just want to point out it needs some fettling. All three differentials need shimming out. So if you want to buy one, buy a complete set of shims. Speak to the people that are selling it to you, and they'll probably be able to sort you out with the correct shims, and then you'll get that clicking gone, you'll get shredded gears all gone, because quite frankly the shimming that's in there is only designed for a basic run, not even a high power one. So shims, set it up, strip it down, get it sorted, and you'll have one hell of a time. Now this bad boy's got second gear in it, which gives me a lower speed gear. That's what the second gear gives you, as I've said. What can I say about it? Now I've got it going again, breakages are inevitable. Now the servo saver, it strips itself. It's doing its job, but it's not very good, so you might want to upgrade that right away. I've ended up sticking a solid horn on it and it's working great. I've also put it on my GT5 Fly Sky. Massive improvement. You got a lot more fine control over how it steers and runs. You got your servos, all sorts of stuff on it. But yeah, fantastic bit of kit. I absolutely love this thing. It goes like the clappers, and it can climb, as you saw in the video just gone. Anyway, that's all got. I am going to be upgrading more on this, probably axles and putting bling on it, but that's for later on. Well, there you go. The Axial Rift. Fantastic bit of kit, but it needs a bit of sorting out. So if you're buying it, be prepared to do work on all three diffs straight away. And if you want to put the second gear in, strongly recommended. Definitely an upgrade to have. Anyway, till next time guys, RC Novice 67, and I'm going out having a bash. Have a good one.